it could be in Nifty, it could be anywhere, right? So the trade from the top, first and foremost, it should show us some kind of a bearish pattern. So you can see that this is price rejection at the top, and it's a pin bar that's being formed, right? And then MACD crossover, RSI crossover, and see here the price has come down. Price has drastically come down, right? Let's see. Let's take up, somewhere else, maybe here, right? So it has to be absolutely a clear pattern, right? The bearish engulfing candle should form, and see here there's a huge price rejection here on by this candle. MACD crossover, RSI crossover, and the price has come down, right? I'll just mark it for you. This is where you see a trade from the top, right? And price has finally come down. I'll show you many other places and many other trades. One I remember is in Hindalco. Very beautiful trade. You will be able to see clearly. See here, this is bearish engulfing pattern, MACD crossover, RSI crossover, and this gives you a beautiful trade from the top, right? Here, right? Bearish engulfing, MACD crossover, RSI crossover, and you get a beautiful trade. Okay, let's see further back if I could get something here. There is also, you can see this particular candle is a bearish engulfing candle, right? You can see this candle, this particular candle. Tell you, I'll look at this trade. Which candlestick pattern is this? This is, bearish harami, right? This candle is a bigger one. The candle out here is within the body of the previous candle, and see here, MACD crossover, RSI crossover, and the stock has come down, right? Hope you are understanding this bit. This is a bearish harami, this is MACD crossover here, and this is RSI crossover, and hence you see this massive downfall, right? Hence you see this massive downfall, right? Anywhere hence you see this massive downfall, right? Anywhere, for that matter, anywhere, anytime you find this, like this is a bearish engulfing, here also bearish engulfing, but price bounced back from here. Bearish engulfing, when the candles pierce the 10 moving average, that is when you are sure about the trade. MACD crossover, RSI crossover, and see it has fallen down. Let me show you a few more trades. I have seen it in Apollo Tyres as well. So Apollo Tyre trade was right here. I mean, this is 4th of April, experiencing a resistance from, see here, again, almost like that, bearish, it's a bearish harami, and MACD crossover, RSI, it's not a very, very clear trade, but definitely the market has come down. Let me take you to MACD crossover, RSI crossover. MACD crossover trade here. Bearish engulfing, MACD crossover, RSI crossover, and the prices have come down, right? So you will be able to find, then see out here, again, clean trades, right? You MACD crossover, RSI crossover, beautiful fall. There is no other confirmation that you need for such kind of a trade, right? Such kind of a trade. Look at this. Bearish engulfing, this candle is a bearish engulfing, MACD crossover, RSI crossover, see the beautiful fall, right? So this is MACD crossover. Divergence, it should cross over with divergence. There should be a gap between black and the red line, and then there's a resistance, then there's a tweezer top, and confirmation here by the third candle. So VEDL also had such beautiful trades, trade from the top. Look at this morning star, be able to find such trades. Fine. So what I'm trying to tell you here is, trade is this. This is a bearish harami, right? It's a bearish harami, MACD crossover, RSI crossover, confirmation comes somewhere here in this candle, and from here, from 633, it has be 1 day. It cannot be less than 1 day. Remember that always, right? Remember that July, May, June is somewhere here, right? So here, this was a trade, MACD crossover, RSI crossover, and here you see this small little, like it was just experiencing a resistance, and this is a bearish engulfing pattern if you see here. And after that, market, this particular stock has come down. This is Voltas, right? It's a tiny bearish at least 5 full fall, right? If you recognize such patterns and you trade in them, you can mint money without any emotional involvement, right? See here, tweezer top, bearish engulfing, and MACD RSI crossed right here. And see, this is the fall you can expect from 336 to 304. Good, amount of value you can create here. Beautiful trades, two beautiful trades. See here, bearish engulfing, MACD crossover, RSI crossover, and the stock has fallen down, right? Beautiful trade, very, very beautiful. There's no discrepancy. Similarly, and see here, when the candle forms below the 10 moving average, you have an opportunity for go short, right? Where can you short? Not in equity. It has to be futures, a stock of future, or it has to be option. Now see here, bearish engulfing candle here, MACD crossover, RSI crossover, and stock has come down from here to here. So many places you will find trade from the top. I can show you somewhere in Tata Steel. Tata Steel, I saw very beautiful trade forming here. Look at it. Which candlestick pattern is this? It is bearish harami. There is a ceiling at the top. It's not being able to cross 793. Bearish harami, MACD crossover, RSI crossover, and see the fall that the stock has experienced. Very beautiful drop, right? Similarly out here, MACD crossover, RSI crossover, and here it's like a morning star. You have various, stock has come down from 418. Identify them, then I'm going to tell you how do you trade in them. The stock has come down. So where is RSI cross? So this is Tata Steel. You can of the previous bullish candle, solidly bullish candle, right? And see here MACD crossover, and see why we couldn't